Alright, sports fans, we got ourselves a 2006 Dodge Chrysler Town & Country. It's got a leaking radiator. Pressure tested it yesterday before I went home. You can see down in here, there's a little bit of wet spots and some rust. Actually, if you look up here, you can see this radiator is actually not in very good condition. It's all rusted in here. This is typically where these things come apart, is right here at the fins where they meet the canister, or on the crimped edges out here themselves. They start to leak. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do this radiator job in case, you know, you can't afford a mechanic to do it. Got to take all these screws out right here. Because you want to be able to do this right here. The reason why you want to be able to do this is so that you can get this plastic cover off here. It's also this 10mm bolt here, 10mm bolt over here on the other side. Just real quick, if you're going to be doing all the work on your own car, I really suggest this. It's a battery operated snap-on wrench. People would say it's kind of expensive for what it is, but I can tell you right now, it is worth every dime. I have fixed many cars using this wrench right here. Get this plastic cover. I am working one-handed. Alright. Now we got the plastic cover off. The next goal that we're going to shoot for here is we're going to take this cross member out of here, and that's so we have the clearance that we need. Also, by taking this out of here, it's gonna allow us to have a lot of a good view of what all we're gonna have to take off of here. You don't have to remove the hood latch. What we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna lay this thing off to the side up over here. That's the best way to do it. You can see I've already replaced the fans on this once, so I've already been in here once before. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and unbolt that and come back. Alright, and we're back. I've got these bolts off of here. It is loose, it is free. Cool thing about this, you're actually not going to have to take these off here, because when you lift this up, they come up with it. You want to make sure you clear the hose. You could actually rotate this thing. Just lead it up against here. Alright, yeah, fantastic. Here we go. Looking down in here, you can see it's going to be pretty tight getting to some of that stuff. Obviously, you got some cooler lines and everything. I'm going to pull the fans up out of here so that I can see the radiator better, and then I'm going to start taking things off the radiator. So let me get these fans out of here, and it's typically 2 volts, 10mm over here, 10mm over here, and then they sit inside of these hook hangers at the very bottom down in here. So I'm going to get these fans out of here, and I'm going to get back with y'all. Alright, and we're back. I went ahead and took the fans out of here. I did have to remove the upper hose to get the fans to clear. You see the hose, I've tucked it up here underneath the throttle cable. I actually see where this radiator started to come apart here. You can see where it's leaking now, down here. This is all wet spot. Well, it's kind of dry now because it's been sitting all night, but that's your leak right there. You can see here, these are wet marks down here. You see where it's been getting wet and running. So now the tricky thing is going to be getting my hand out of the way. Getting this condenser off of here. It's got these clips. And what we're going to do is we're just going to unclip the condenser. We're going to lift it off of its hangers down there. And the condenser is just going to chill out and sit here for a minute while we swap out this radiator. Still have to take the bottom hose off here. I'll put a pan up underneath there to catch all of the fluid. But yeah. Do all that and get back to you. Alright, so the new radiator came with new boots. I didn't have to worry about it. It also came with this awesome thing right here. These pegs right here, I guess, are actually going to go in this part of the cross member here. I was a little worried that it might not be the same radiator, but looks like we're going to be okay. So yeah, the only thing you got to do now, once you got the new radiator down in there, is go back on with the lower hose. You can see I've already got the condenser mounted back up on here. Those are those push clips. And yeah, once you get this lower hose back on here and get the hose clamp on it, drop your fans back in, put the upper hose on, bleed it down, you're good to go. And that's how you do the radiator in a town and country. Hope it helps, guys. As always, stay safe, keep wrenching.